we are going to talk about Satan's toy box. I know that's a crazy, crazy subject, but it inspired me to do this because there's a lot of people out there that are not understanding the dangers of this, nor are they aware. And it's being promoted heavily on TikTok in the form of tarot cards and the book of answers, which I'm going to show you in just a second. And I believe that it's harmful, very harmful. And I would like to share a little bit about why that is. So we mocked up this box called Satan's Toy Box. And it's just a kind of a tongue-in-cheek way of just getting a little bit of attention out there because everybody is just all over the board with so many things that are out there vying for your attention, and I get it. So this right here houses 9 different items that we're going to be disposing of October 31st, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live here on on YouTube. You're not going to want to miss it. And it's already up there, meaning that the event is in our live feed. You can go there, you can register for it, like it. However, just to get, or subscribe to us just to get alerted when it happens, okay? So let me take one of the books, or one of the items out here is a book of answers. This came out around 20 years ago, and Carol Bolt was on a subway, and it sounded like she was looking for, well, it says looking for answers, but a lot of us feel lost. A lot of us feel like we're not sure what direction to go. And I get that. And this was something that she was struggling with. So she decided to sit down and start penning nondescript answers. Adopt an adventurous attitude. Be deliberate. You know better now than ever before. The problem is that this book is a substitute for something that you can get, and I'll get to that in just a second, elsewhere. The book becomes the medium in which the communication, whether you think it's just fun or you think some kind of entity is going to be working through it, whether it be and I'm sure you're thinking that it's going to be a good entity. They even have a ritual where you have to rub it and stuff, think on a question, and then you open the book. Let me see if I'm going to try this, okay? So, will I get married? It's time for you to go. The problem is that we are looking for answers. And a book like this seems to give us that. The Chinese the fortune cookies seem somewhat like this. You're looking for answers and it'll make a statement. But this, you actually have to ask it a question. The fortune cookies are basically telling you things, but it's kind of the same thing. You've got some sort of written script by a human that is being utilized to steer and direct your lives. But it's worse than that. It sets you up to believe in this kind of medium. It doesn't matter if it's a crystal ball or you're taking some kind of sticks and throwing them down on the ground and see how they land. Tarot cards, same thing. It's the idea that some kind of inanimate object has some kind of way of channeling some entity, energy, force that is going to give you a leg up on life or help you with a crossroads question. And what it's doing is it's substituting for the real. Now, if you're not into supernatural stuff and you are what they call a postmodern secularist, meaning that you pull yourself up by your bootstraps and that's how you live your life, fantastic, I get it. Believe in yourself, you've probably heard it before. Shoot for the stars, reach for your dreams. Some of these things, there's nothing wrong with them whatsoever. But what's interesting about the Brady Bunch? I grew up with them back in the 70s, and somebody made a very astute observation. They said every week, like I think it was on Friday, every Friday for a half an hour, a really nice, well put together family gets to go through life's curveballs, and they find answers without any resource or mention of God. And I went, whoa. So you're saying to me the Brady Bunch is kind of conditioning me to continue on in that which I didn't even know, which is a secular, figure it out for myself, ask others. There's God, but I don't really, I mean, I maybe go see him 45 minutes once a week, but I really don't pay too much attention other than that, if that. And that I can solve life's problems without God. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's exactly what the Brady Bunch did. Think about it for a second. All right. So listen, I talked about it. I'm going to say it one more time. October 31st, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to rid the world of Satan's toy box and all the toys that are inside. I only showed you one today, but I'm going to show you how you can get a free report. All you got to do is email me. All right. Why don't you do that? Because if I send you to my opt-in page, I'm going to ask. All I'm going to do is ask if you would like to, or I'll sign you up for our newsletter. But here's how you get a hold of us: lostworldmuseum@gmail.com, and that's how you get a hold of us. And just ask for this free report titled "Spiritualism: Why So Dangerous." It's a 2-page report. And all I'm going to do is exchange this for your email address so I can put you in my database of our newsletter. Okay. Now, one more thing. Some of you really like this stuff. Maybe this is your first time here. Maybe you've been here before. I'm going to give you a special text number. This text number allows you for free to get onto a list of people. It's a growing list. I love them all. And I let them know through a link and a text when we're going live, when we have a new piece of content. And I'm going to give that to you right now. It is 315 509 9075. 315-509-9075. You just text that number. My name's John Adolfi with the Lost World Museum, and you just say, "Hey, John, what up?" And I'll sit there and congratulate you, welcome you warmly. And then from that point forward, until you opt out, I will send you a link when new piece of content or when we go live. All right, guys and gals, I'm going to get going. Bottom line is this: if you see this, don't pay any attention to it. It's not going to help you. Not really, not at all. And don't get involved with this because it leads to other things. Some of you it won't, some of you it will. You just don't know. Just like alcohol and gambling, you don't know if you are or not. One last thing, because I know somebody out there is going to be thinking or asking, well, what does that mean ultimately? Don't do it. It's this: Lucifer, aka Satan, the deceiver, is behind the scenes with 1/3 of the angels ready to pounce on us in any way we can. He'll go through the alcohol door, he'll get us through the tobacco door. He wants to kill us insidiously, slowly or quickly, it doesn't matter. He also wants us to get us off track, off of the true onto the untrue. The untrue includes the spiritual realm, supernatural realm that is harmful. It's like a drug. It can lead to greater and deeper spirituality in the negative way if you let it. That's the reason why these opening wedges, these gateway props are not good to have around. Get rid of them. All right. I think I've said enough for now. You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining us tonight on our live, and you guys take care.